Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building from our Lego Ideas Dinosaur set. Let me just get the box real quick. I'll show you guys what it is. It's from um, 21320 is where this is coming from. It's going to be the pterodactyl from this. I know I told you guys that I would be working on building from this set a couple videos back, and today I thought today would be a good short little video about this. This is the one that the T-Rex came from. If you guys remember the T-Rex from the older videos that I showed, like the last video I kind of showed it in the background. I guess in this video I can show you what he looks like here. Very, very cool. I like it. This is the pack that this one comes from. And his mouth opens and closes, his neck moves, all that stuff. Very, very cool. Probably my second favorite build next to this one. I really like this one. I'm sorry. The T-Rex is cool, but I really like this one. I mean, they're kind of up there together. But this should be a very, very cool build. Is this a brick separator? Oh my gosh. It comes with a brick separator, guys. That's crazy. This is yeah, this is going right here. So I didn't realize it came with a brick separator. That's really awesome. But we're gonna dump all this stuff out and we're gonna be making the pterodactyl today. Oh, don't lose any pieces. I think we got everything out of there. Looks like it. All right, throw that aside for right now. So this is what we have. And I figured, this is our instructions here. Very, very cool. This is what it's supposed to look like. I have a piece rolling away. Oh, you're not allowed to escape. This is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, and there's hair for our character. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll put this piece of hair, this little wig piece, oops, over here. Put this over here for right now. Maybe we'll give it to Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker will have some hair finally instead of his head being bald. Pretty sure this is supposed to be Luke Skywalker. Hey Luke, you got yourself a nice set of hair, bud. Look at that. The camera will not focus for the life of it. I apologize. I will try to get. Ooh, it did for a second. It did for a second. Nope. Okay. Well, he's trying to use the force to focus the camera. It didn't work. I'm sorry, Luke. You're gonna have to keep trying. We'll put you over there though. Congratulations on your new hairstyle. It actually goes to this character over here, which I've doctored a bit. His actual face, I think, is somewhere else. I think it's on one of my other Lego pieces. Yeah, it's on one of my other Lego pieces. But this is his outfit and stuff like that. He gets a magnifying glass with him, and then there's like a skeleton in here as well that has a hat. This hat right here, and I just kind of put it on him because he's kind of my little guy, and you may be seeing more of this little guy in the future. And by the way, yes, this is a real magnifying glass, as you can see with his shirt. It's pretty cool. So we'll put him back over here with our dinosaur. Keep checking out that T-Rex. All right, so there is, like I said, there is a little skeleton dude somewhere in one of the packs. It might even be this one. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see here. So no, not in this pack, but there is a bone in this pack, which is kind of cool. So I know I just seen that bone actually, and it may be inside of this bag. But we will push all this stuff kind of to the side here. Oop, don't lose that. This is like a dinosaur egg? This is like a dinosaur egg. I can't believe this came with a brick separator. That's awesome. Okay, because I don't have a brick separator, so that is so cool. I wish I would have known about that sooner. So in the instruction booklet, they basically tell you how to build the guy and basically give him the bone, which I swear I saw the bone out, but I could have seen it in here when I was, yeah, the bone's inside of here. So you give him the bone. So, and then this tells you basically how to assemble all the stuff inside of the crate, which I think would be like step one, right? I mean, I have the crate over here on the side with already junk inside of it because that's what I do. I got like 2 batarangs in here from the Batman and Harley Quinn thing, and I have like a little shark tooth because why not? And then I have like this little pole here, but we could take our batarangs and stuff out of there for right this minute because it looks like we're gonna need to do something with this. So we're gonna shove all that stuff inside of our other crate that we have. There we go. I'll actually throw my shark tooth in there too. There we go. All right, so this is the crate. Pretty cool. And that's what we're going to be using for all of this. And apparently there's a lot of stuff in here that is supposed to go inside of this, like a book and everything. So before we get started though, we're going to do our awesome thing where we go to Lego and I'm going to pull up the Lego set, which was, do you guys remember the number? Because I don't. 21,320 for this one. 21,320. That should give us the exact build for all this stuff, and that's what we want. We want the building instructions, and we want this one, and so much easier to look at it on the screen for me. Okay, so we're going to take this, we're going to throw this aside because you can't see this anyway because the lighting is just absolutely horrible, but I'll leave it like right there so you guys know what we're building today. It's that. And our little futuristic person here gets to sit here and watch, which is cool. And actually, you know what? Let's get this guy over here too. He's gonna be chilling out here with us. He's gonna watch as well. Yeah. So let's hop into this. This is really interesting. This is like tools. I'm assuming this is like paleontology tools. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna need all of these actually. So this whole bag here we're gonna be using. And we're going to be needing this book right here. Apparently, there's a lot of pieces here. I don't know what this is for yet because I don't think this is part of it yet. It's not. This is the plaque actually, so we're going to put that right there. And this is the stand, so the plaque and the stand is there. Let's see. So we need a piece which is probably inside of here. It is. So we're going to dump all this out. Very, very carefully so nothing rolls off of the table. Remember, a lot of this stuff is stuff that rolls, so just be very, very careful with what you're doing with that. So our first step is actually to put this little piece inside of here like this and then attach the book to its hinges. So you have like this little book going on here. Very cool. Which I can reuse in what I want to do, which is really awesome. There's also a cup, looks like. And there's something else that it wants me to do here. Let me see, where's that piece at? There is a lot of stuff going on here in this pile of stuff. I think it's this though. This is the weird thing. So it's saying take this, oh, that's rolling away. Don't you roll away. It's saying to take this cup, the egg, and a bunch of the tools, apparently, and shove them all inside of here. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. I don't know. Not entirely sure what all this is supposed to mean, but we're just gonna shove these things in here, and there should be a bone. There is a bone. Look at this bone. That's nice. All right, we're gonna shove that in there too. All right, so we're gonna stick all that in there. We're gonna stick the book in there. We're gonna put all this in here. Now be careful opening this bag, because this bag with all this stuff in it has these like air holes, which is cool and all, but when you try to open it, you need to put a lot of pressure on this bag, and you could throw these pieces everywhere, and there is a lot of pieces inside of here. So just be very, very careful, because it does not tear as easy as the thin plastic. Okay. So it looks like we have like a watering can of sorts. We got a wrench. We got a couple of things here. This is actually really cool because these are just straight up tools I could be using for other things. So we're just going to check all this stuff in here. Again, this isn't like, I don't think this goes in here specific ways or not, but we're just going to shove all the tools inside of this container. Put the drill in there. Like this guy just haphazardly just chucks his tools inside of a container. There we go. So there we go. We have our perfectly placed in things. We'll put that over here by him. Just like that. It's good. All right, so first step for the actual build is that, and we're done. So thank you very much for watching the video today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm just kidding. It's not over. It's just, but that is step one. So step one is completed. Crack myself up. So let's get started on putting some of these pieces down. Now, there, like I said, there isn't a whole lot of pieces here, so it shouldn't take too long. I know I'm already 12 minutes in. I apologize for that. But I was goofing around a little bit with some stuff. But yeah, we'll work with it. So we're just kind of building the base that this pterodactyl is going to be sitting on. Pteranodon. And this is our little plaque area here where the sticker goes. Let's see here. I'm just going to be sticking all these things on. There we go. So we have a nice little foundation plate for our little pterodactyl guy. Pretty neat. There's like a little piece here, which I think the stick stands on. That's going to hold this, which we will see in a second. So that's actually step 6 right now of what we're doing. There we go. That little piece right there slides on there, clicks on, and you have that little cross tip piece going on there. And so that's where we are currently. Let's see here. I need another dark colored one, and I'm not seeing it. And I'm wondering if I lost this piece just now somewhere, or if I'm just not seeing it because of my eyes, which could also be the case. Because I should have another one just like the one I snapped into here. And I see other color ones, but I don't see a black one. Let me see if it rolled underneath of. Yes, it did. Okay. God, jeez. Okay. Okay, it rolled underneath. We're good. Our little spaceship was hiding it from us. So, okay, let's take that off because we need to put that on a certain way. There we go. Okay. So now we have like this piece that sticks out of it. And that's what's going to be sitting on. That's what the pterodactyl is going to be sitting on. Okay, so now we can set this aside because I think we're done with the base at the second. And now we're going to be building the actual pterodactyl. So let's get started on that. So this goes underneath of this. And then we do need this piece here, and we're going to need, stop rolling away. And we're going to need piece with the ball on it. And we're going to put that there, and then this piece here clicks into here. And it's got to be turned sideways. Perfect. And then this piece here goes over top. So I hope you guys are doing good today. I have been watching Disney Plus recently, and I've been watching Light and Magic, is what it's called. And it's the explanation of how George Lucas's ILM, or the Industrial Light and Magic, happened. And from the very beginning of like everything that they did, this isn't the correct piece, from everything that they did in Light and Magic and how they accomplished what they accomplished, and it's very, very fascinating. I really, really enjoy that sort of stuff. And you get to see how Star Wars was made, how like Battlestar Galactica stuff was made, all that various different shows and things like that, how all that stuff came about. And it's very fascinating. You learn a lot about the people who worked on it, what they did, and how they had to basically make something out of nothing. And it's really good. It's like really, really good. So if you guys haven't checked it out, you guys totally should. It's pretty interesting stuff. So, but anyways, we're on step 13, and that's where we are right now. Okay, let's see here. We need to do one of these. Okay. And step 14, we're starting to get the little pieces in here. There's actually another bone. There's a couple bones here. I'm not sure what's with all the bones. Guess we'll figure that out later. Maybe it's extra bones that we can use, which is fine by me. Definitely fine by me. So let's see here. We need a specific piece, I believe, for this. And we do. We need a hand grabber. But is it that hand grabber? Yes, it is. And then we're going to put this on the end of it, and then this is going to grab, nope, this is going to grab this. There we go. All right, that's a little strange, but I think we're working with something here. Why is the light so bright? I even turned this lighting down. I can't go any further down with this lighting. It's so bright because it's just white pieces. But it's really dark in my room. I just don't I don't know. It's too bright. Okay. Again, some of that stuff will be dealt with eventually when I get proper lighting and various other things like that. But for right now, I mean, it's working for what it's doing, I guess. It's a little frustrating. So if you're dealing with lighting and stuff like that, which Industrial Light and Magic had to deal with as well. They had to get their lighting correct and uh, so on and so forth. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend checking that out. It's full of a lot of really good knowledge and just the struggle that they had to go through to because around the time when all this stuff was taking place, none of this stuff was like none of the stuff was something that was going on. There was no special effects companies out there at all. So they had to George Lucas had to make his own. Like he literally just had to just start a company from the ground up, and then there was just a bunch of just random people that had special effects that did special effects stuff when they were kids, and uh, they just kind of all knew each other, and it kind of came together, and yeah, it's very fascinating stuff. These pieces are a little hard to hold on to, so we may have to just be very careful with what you're doing with these pieces because the little curvatured bones are not easy to hold on to. I'm just going to stick them on willy-nilly, and when we go to put these on, we will see how they're supposed to go. This one is supposed to be turned inwards. This one is also supposed to be turned inwards. Basically, from what it looks like, is we're making the rib cage. Little difficult to turn a little bit, but basically we're making like a little rib cage situation here going on. You guys can kind of see it. Kind of see a rib cage being formed here. That's at least that's what it looks like. Um, but it's got to be facing the other way, so I have to turn all these. Dang it! Dang it! Just looked at the instructions and I was like, wait a minute, that piece isn't on that side. That's okay. It's just a simple little turn. It seems like. And we're good to go there. So should have a thing that almost looks like it can stand on its own, which it should be able to stand on its own apparently. uh, so that works. And let's see here, we need one of these blue pieces, which is interesting. I like how they have different colored pieces here. So this actually shows it like this. So I'm going to keep it exactly the way that they show it. It says ×2, so we're going to be making 2 of these. I have learned that to look for the ×2. Okay. So now the next piece is going to be a gray one. It's going to click into there. So we have this piece. So this should bend now, which is pretty cool. This goes on the top. So for this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to clip this together here. There we go. It's a little hard to put that on there. Didn't want to go on. And then that slides in. There we go. And then that should bend on its own. Okay, so we got 2 of those. And we're just going to keep continuing here. So the next one is going to be this leg joint, which again, really cool. I don't know if it's actually a leg joint, but I'm just calling it a leg joint. But it's going to be pretty cool. And this is actually part of the wing, most likely. So this is going to slide onto that piece, and then we're going to have another piece that's going to come out of it. Okay, and then what we're going to do is do that same again. And we're going to put that piece on here. There we go. And it looks like we're going to need another leg joint once again, and that's going to go the opposite direction, like so. Another one going this way, like so. And then another black one in here. And another black one in here. I hope this is... I hope I'm doing this right, because if not, oof, oh boy. Let's see here. Let's put that there. Let's get our second one, because we're going to need to make this twice. Okay, so the first one that goes on here is the gray one, which we're going to want it to go on like that, and then we're going to click this on here, like that. We're going to do the same thing, like that. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call. All right, so where are we at now? We're at the bones. So these big bones here. So we want them to be facing this way. There we go. And we want the other one to be facing the same direction, which is also towards this strange bend. There we go. Okay. So there we have it. That's what we're looking at so far. And then these are going to attach themselves to these joints here in the back. Sorry, I just had to take a look at where I was putting these. So now we have like this bat looking thing. This could be like the bat wing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's not the bat wing. Okay. Let's keep going. All right, so now we need 2 of these pieces here, this one here, and where's the other one? Oh, it's right here. Staring me right in the face is where it is. Okay, so now apparently these will hook on to what looks like to be this one here. There's like a little spot here on the back where this pushes into. There we go. All right, so we should still be able to stand it up. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to be making what I presume is the neck of this creature. So we're going to need this piece. Let's see here. Uh, this piece and this piece. Okay, so starting with this piece, we put that on there like that. And then going towards this way, it looks like this is the bigger side. There we go. This is going to go onto the ball of this. There we go. Should still be able to stand it up. Oops, I just moved its leg a little bit too far back. It's getting harder to stand up now that it's got weight to it. There we go. I'll just have to deal with it like that. Okay, then we're going to need this piece, and this piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to put those two there. And this has to be facing a certain way, so I know it's really hard to see. I don't know why it's so stinking bright, and I apologize, but it's got to be facing a certain way. So just be mindful of where that's facing if you guys are building it according to the directions that are on the screen when you're building it. Not on the screen in this video because I probably don't have them up there, but just be mindful when you're looking at the instructions where these things are going to be at, because it does matter. And for those of you who are wondering what step we're on, thank you very much for asking. We are on step 29, moving on to 30. And if you're this far in the video, thank you very much for continuing to watch me build things. I know it's probably not the best, but hopefully I will get better at making these videos and making it more enjoyable for you all to watch. Because, again, as I said in my previous past videos, I'm having a blast making Lego things. So, step 32 is where we are. Let's see here. And we are flying through it now. I know this video is already 30 minutes long, which is fine. You know, you don't have to rush. You shouldn't have to rush in Lego. You know what I mean? Like, Lego is something that you should enjoy and not have to rush through. Okay? That's just it. That's it's just Lego in general. Uh, should be an enjoyable experience for everybody. And I mean, it's definitely looking like we're almost already done, which is insane. So, for those of you who are still here, thank you. Thank you for being here. So now we will snap this piece onto, snap this piece onto this. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, we have ourselves a pterodactyl, guys. That's super cool. All right, what's next? Now we put it on the stand to hold it on there. Okay, and then we can do something like that. And now we have our pterodactyl. He looks super cool. There he is. And then we would put our sticker on, which I have inside the box probably still. Let's see here. Package of stickers. Here they are. Okay, let's see here. Triceratops will be our next one. Oh, the side of the book will also have the side of the book and the inside of the book will also have a sticker as well. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you could see that, probably not, because the focus is just terrible, but there we have it, folks. Our pterodactyl completed, done, dusted. We do have an egg and some other leftover pieces like bones and stuff like that, which we will throw inside of our little container here. The book actually can come out because we're going to actually need to put stickers on that book. So we'll take the book out. Because I'm pretty sure that the book is going to have some sort of sticker inside. Like this bone. We'll put that on real quick. There we go. And then the spine of the book will also probably have a sticker, or the actual cover itself. I'll have to take a look at the instructions for that, which I think are still on this. So I'm just gonna scroll back up and we'll take a look-see. No, doesn't say that it goes on there, but we do have one that says Lego Sapiens, which I'm assuming goes maybe to something else. But however, we are finished with this build. As you can see here, this is the little bone thing. It's not focusing, it's not focusing, it's not focusing. This is the best camera. There we go. Nope. Okay. Okay, well, I tried. I don't know what else to do with that. All right, so there you have it, folks. We are finished with the pterodactyl, and I'm going to call the video here. It's 40 minutes long, and we just built this small little thing, but I had a blast doing it, and I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next build, which, well, it could be the Triceratops at this point, or we could Frankenstein a little bit of this off of here and finish building the other two sets that the space Lego City Space thing can do. But you know, I think the next one will probably be the Triceratops, but it's going to be a long video, probably really long. So we will have to see how that goes. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.